understand what this means to me. So Hugh, I want to say thank you, bro. I want to say I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really actually mean it, because you know, when a lot of people could have easily given up, when a lot of people could have took your situation and say, you know what, I'm about to take the easy way out, when a lot of people say, you know what, this is not gonna work for me, you made a decision and said, you know what, this is going to happen for me and for my life. And understand, bro, this is only a tenth of the success that you're actually going to see in this business, in the success that you're like. This is barely touching and scratching the surface of whatever you're going to see going into next year, going into 2022, my guy. So I appreciate you, bro. I'm about to make you the host, and the call is going to be on you, bro. So can we get some P2s in the chat? Can we get some P2s in the freaking chat from my guy, from my brother, from one of the people that's helped me see some of the success that I've seen, Mr. Houston Links, bro. The call is yours. You can take it away.
All right, bet. Can everybody hear me? Just somebody drop anything in the chat. Just make sure y'all can hear me. Just want to make sure I'm clear. Anybody drop anything besides P2? bet. We can hear you. Bet. So, one, it's just an honor to even be able to be back on another Divine Wealth Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that made the call. I know we just had a huge call with Jay Stu, so I appreciate y'all really even taking the time to really still hop on back-to-back calls. But really, I got to give, you know, all the thanks in the world to Jordan Hayes, because he was one of those individuals that honestly, like, literally was from day one, like, literally one of the people that I looked up to from day one. Because when I started this journey, I don't know about a lot of y'all, but I feel like a lot of us are actually in the States. Jordan and Wayne are probably the only two people that, and CJ were probably the only two people that were there, like my very first day being in China, starting this business, like having to have conversations with them at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but that's 4 a.m. for me. And like those people were actually, you know, two of the people that were actually taking the time out of their day to make sure they could figure out a time where I could actually still communicate with them, because I still wanted to build a business. I wanted to learn how to trade, but I was so not plugged in because of the time difference that, you know, people had to make accommodations for me to actually still be able to really get the information my first 30 days. So I huge shout out to Jordan for that, because once I was able to come back to the States, I was put in a predicament where I didn't have a place to stay. I was actually homeless for a little while. Most of you guys probably know that, you know, familiar faces and everything. I don't want to really go too deep into that because that's in the past, but I really had people like Jordan, Wayne, Josh, Ace, if y'all know him as that, that really looked out for me and gave me places to stay, really gave me mentorship, and really kept me in the right mindset to really make this thing work. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people come into this business for different reasons, man. Everybody says money at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you guys have a rhyme or reason of why you want said money or what you plan on doing it for. So, you know, everybody has their own reasons for being here today. But you know, that was 2019, it's 2021. And one thing I really wanted to do was really not reminisce too much on my story on how I got here, but really like why we're here and like what's to come going forward. Because I thought the last 2 years of my life, 2019 was going to be like the best years of my life. And they were at times, but it still wasn't what I was expecting for my life at that time. Right. I'm an individual that I've made well over 5 figures, and I'm not talking 10K. I've made more than that, you know, trading in this industry. I made well more than that when it comes to residuals as well. So it's like, I got the money, right? I got a taste of what it felt like. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm only a platinum 1000. I have never hit platinum 2000. I think I got the closest I was to it was 12 away. Like I never hit P2, but I saw the money like in my bank account. Some people maybe like TJ and Mara and some other people in my organization, I showed my bank account before. I had 20, 30K in my account before. I showed people my bank account because I wanted people to understand like, this is no BS. Like this is a real thing. But I feel like a lot of the times we get caught up in the process of what we're doing and just kind of going through the motions that we forget really how serious this is. I'm trying not to curse, so but literally, like, I'm not sure. Like we got 19 people on the call, and so that's kind of disturbing to me personally because of my journey to get here today. But I understand, you know, where we are as a family right now. But I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate everybody getting on because like this shit is serious. Like I don't know every single person on this call situation or what you've gone through or what you're currently going through. I don't know if you struggling right now. I don't know if everything is peaches and cream for you right now, but you always have more, right? And we came into a space and we got access to information that people like us don't get. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're on this call, the information that we get on a daily basis, you're not supposed to have it. It wasn't for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like somebody had to create this company to even give us the platform to get around this information. Forex isn't new. Trading isn't new. Network marketing isn't new. None of this stuff is new, right? Since the day everybody on this call was born, there was somebody trading. There was somebody doing some sort of network marketing or something like that. But it had to come to something like this for us to even get around this kind of information. So it's like, I feel like a lot of the times we take it for granted because you got to realize like, y'all can do the math, right? Platinum package is $174.95. If you get your favorite product, it's an extra $20, right? Unless you get the full gold cup, which is extra 40, or you get pivots or a swipe coin for extra 50, right? But at the most, you're spending anywhere between 200, 225 for your active status and your favorite pack and your favorite product, right? You do 200 something times 12 months. How much do you get? Right around 2,400, 26, something like that. I think the most you can spend on all elites is like 3,000 for an entire year, right? And so for my college, my college people, you know, you spending somewhere around that for school, but you going to school for 4 years to potentially not get a job in your field. I have 2 degrees. I've worked one job in my field. I went to school with Wayne. I went to school with Jordan. I went to school with Flint. I went to school with Ace. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Flint might be the only person outside of me that actually got a job in their field. To be honest, that they went to school for, right? And even then, he don't like the job. Like he don't. I talked to Flint one time about this opportunity. He said, "Man, like, I got to get up out of here." And he enrolled because he saw the potential of this. Like he hated his job, but he went to school. Flint went to graduate school. Like he got his master's to get that job, right? Went to school 4 to 6 years to get that position and gets the position for 6 months and gone. Like we got to realize and understand on an everyday basis that the potential that this business has for us on both sides, right? It's really not even sided. It's one thing, trading and residuals. Like the potential that it has is something that we've never experienced or heard of in our communities, right? The people that we see, like in my community, I'm from College Park, Georgia. I'm from the south side of Atlanta. Like I'm from the hood. Like you as a rapper, trapper, or athlete. That's it. And the people that I saw that were business owners, I'm gonna be honest with you, majority of them aren't business owners anymore. They weren't very well, they weren't very good when it came to business. They were good at what they did, but or like running a business, keeping revenue coming in, making more money, consistently growing their business, they weren't good at it. But I look at the people on this call, I'm like, dang, everyone that I see down here, P150, P600, P1000, bro, we all got experience in marketing and stuff like that our parents have never even dreamed of. Like we have people on this call right now that have done over $100,000 in sales for IM Academy. Like we have that experience, we have that potential. Like we actually did those things and are currently doing them. But at the same time, it's 18 people on this call and not realizing that it's these kind of environments that make you millionaires. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, you have to get around these kind of people. Like that's why the event is in Houston is being pushed so heavily, because it's like once you get around these people, there's no going back. You know, and it's like we have such a crazy opportunity. Like I don't know another opportunity that'll allow you to start making money like this from home, from your cell phone, from your iPad on any go. Like, and it's 235. Right now, I watch a thing, it's called Social Proof Podcast on YouTube. It's different Black business owners talking about their models, their courses and stuff like that they do. And I'm looking at their prices, 500, 700, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, like different courses that gonna make you money, but it's nothing like 235. And for some people, we got the promo deal. Some people got blessed enough to have somebody sponsor them, and we play with it. Like I sent something to our chat the other day where Manny Quinones called signals for the harmonic scanner and his pro entries tool. A lot of y'all probably don't even know what that is. But Manny Quinones is free. It doesn't even cost an extra $20 to get his product or get access to him. He's free. He went 33-3 on his previous trades. And he actually showed the blueprint. Like he actually started a $1,000 account, put 5% on every trade he took for a month, and grew the account to $5,000 in 30 days. 5,000. That's pretty, that's probably more than everybody in here what you made at your job in a month. Right? And that's just from his from his intellect, from his trades. That was the possibility, 33-3. Then you got Swipecoin. You got, I don't know if it's Sean or Sion, I'm not even gonna pronounce it wrong, but you have everyone on Swipecoin, Picasso, Sean, Nick Gomez. You have those people catching thousands and thousands of pips every day. You got Dr. Lee Allen catching hundreds of pips every day. Kimberly Tor, like we have access to some of the, honestly, the best educators in the world, and people play with it on an everyday basis. I'm gonna be honest with you, minimum wage in Georgia is $7.25. And I'll be damned if you can't make more than $7, if not every day, every other day, right? Trading. And it's crazy because a lot of people's ignorance or a lot of people's failures when it comes to this business is simply because of discipline. And that's what the main focus of the call really is for me, is just understanding who you are and the discipline that you have to really make this work. Because I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but like there's no cap in this industry. And I'm not talking about lying or capping or anything like that. I'm talking about the money you can make. There's no cap on it. Right? I'm not sure, like Jordan said, like I'm really into this shit. Like when it comes to trading, I'm really into it. When it comes to understanding this business, how people make money, how people elevate, I'm really into it. I'm into the numbers. I'm actually into it. I study this shit. Like I actually, like Justin Owens and a couple of other entrepreneurs said it a long time ago, start planning out your day and you'll be ahead of 90% of the world. I started planning out my day hour by hour to make sure I'm on track every day. And I feel like, dang, every time I do that, I get so much stuff done on a daily basis. And what I really didn't realize is that subconsciously I was creating that discipline to follow my schedule to a T every day. But the thing about discipline is hard to do, but it's contagious. It's really like creating that constant routine. Like how many of y'all actually wake up at the same time every day? Easily, on call. I done got to the point where the alarm isn't needed. I'm going to wake up at 7 o'clock every day. Plus, I got a dog that got to go at 7 o'clock every day. She going to cry. It's just random. Dang, I wake up and I'm like, dang, what time is it? 6:55. Damn. I got 5 more minutes, but I take that 5 minutes up. We'll be honest. We're not going to wake up till 8:30. If I try to take them 5 minutes, it's not going to work. I'm going to sleep right through the next alarm. Right? I got what time I eat. I got what time I trade. I'm be honest with you, I got what time I possibly look for jobs. I got it on there. I got what time I clean up. I got what time I hit the phones, what time I hit on Instagram. Why? Because I started realizing I actually get shit done when it's planned. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, one of the biggest things that holds a lot of people back from really being successful in this business is procrastination. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that you can't trade. It's not that you can't build. It's not that you can't talk to people about being successful trading. It's just I'll do it tomorrow. Or well, I mean, I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna go eat first, and then I'm gonna get the itis and end up going to sleep instead of doing the thing I was actually supposed to be doing instead of eating. That just cost you $1,000. It's cool. It's cool. You got money, and it ain't nothing to you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody that got a platinum package right now, like, do me a favor. I know it's gonna take y'all a little second. Y'all be slow typing sometimes, but drop your favorite product in the chat. Whatever product that you rock with, drop it in the chat. Steady. I fuck with Justin. We got pivots, steady. Shout out to Auntie Lily. Gold cup, right? And that's all I need. Steady, pivots, gold cup. What we got to understand is these educators have a set schedule every week. I'm not going to say every day because not everybody go on every day, but I know Dr. Lee Allen go on every day. I know somebody on Gold Cup going to go on every day. I know T-Cup going to go on 3-4 times a week. I know Christopher Derrick going to go on 3 times a week. Kim Torres going to be on every day. Like, we have set schedules for class. I know for a fact, everybody on this call went to high school. Everybody went to elementary school. Everybody went to middle school. Everybody went to high school. How come you can go to high school, elementary school, middle school for absolutely free? Yeah, you got sick. You missed some days. Yeah, you had a field trip here. Hey, yeah, you was on vacation. But for the most part, you was at school every single day unless your parents said otherwise. You went to school. You may not like school, but you were sitting in that class every day to get a high school diploma. That, I'm be honest with you, I never applied for a job that asked me for my high school diploma. I'm be honest with you, I worked at McDonald's. They didn't ask for that. They didn't ask to see that. They said, "On it, do you have it?" I just said yes. They don't know if I actually got it or not. They didn't really care. I just said yes. I got the job. I worked at hella fast food places. They never cared. But we showed up to that every single day. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, I went to school with Flint and Ace. Look, Ace was in one party promo team. Me and Wayne was in another. And Flint Greek. Every Friday, Saturday, we at the club. Nobody had to tell us to go. We was gonna be there. We was gonna be the first ones there and probably the last ones to leave. Nobody had to force us to go. We just knew, oh, it's about that time. We already know what it is. Turn up, gotta go. Same thing with basketball. Every day, 3:30 p.m., we was at the gym. Nobody had to force us to go. We didn't have to go. We just went. Ace came a little late. You know, he got class. But I scheduled my entire college career around getting to the gym faithfully. I made sure I was done with classes at 12 noon so I could nap and be up and energized to go to the gym from 3:30 to like 7 o'clock every single day. I went to the gym more than I went to class in college. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right? But we come into a space where all you have to do, like I'm so dead ass about this, y'all. And like, you don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but look at your bank account, look at your trading account, and then come back to me and let me know what you want to do. But dead serious, like, you simply have to show up to win. That's it. Like, literally every single educator on this platform is going to tell you exactly how to use their strategy, what they're looking for, what risk management looks like with their product, and they're going to tell you exactly what trades to get in. Pretty much 98% of the educators on here are going to call the trades that they're getting in. And at the very least, even if you're not the smartest person, you don't have to be me. You don't have to be Jordan. You don't have to be Davis. I know those people specifically are really, really, really in deep when it comes to trading. You don't have to be those people to make money in this market, because Manny Quinones, Kimberly Torres, Justin Sani, Lionel Vance, like, all these educators are honestly giving you their intellectual property. I know everybody and I heard about NFTs and everything like that. Honestly, like, think about it. Like, they're actually giving us all of their sauce for less than $200 a month. And not only are they giving us their sauce, they're giving us their trades with the sauce. But we so caught up in the stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis that we skip class. What classes y'all been to that pay you directly for coming to class that day? Kimberly Torres go live dang near every single day, and you get in trades on US 30, SPX, NAS 100 every day, and you get paid. Shout out to KJ, because I know KJ been on pivots with Dr. Lee Allen. She calling trades every day. You can be getting the second paycheck every day. Every day. But us as an organization, us as a family have to really start looking at the things that really make us money. Like I know Jordan taught us as upper level leaders a long time ago, you got to start doing, really productive activities. You got to start doing money making activities. You have to do that stuff to make money. Like you can't spend your time, I'm gonna be honest with you, scrolling on Instagram, saying that you're prospecting, but you're just scrolling on Instagram. You ain't DM nobody, you ain't got nobody phone number or nothing. But you just missed Manny Quiñonez session at 9 o'clock. So you ain't made no money trading either. But you was prospecting. You was calling your team. You was doing these things that seem like work, that sound good to tell somebody, but you missing the point that you paid for. You ain't made no money trading this week. Hell, you're not even active. Right? But we're trying to build a business, like make it make sense. I'm gonna be honest, if you're inactive, it's okay. It happened. Look, we've been through some stuff, but get right. Don't be so prideful to not realize the potential of this business is enough for me to say, hey, I got to go get some money. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had a job interview today, and guess what? It's in sales. I got a job interview to pay me $2,000 a month to do the same thing in this other company, right? Guess what I'm gonna use the money for? For this, pay my bills and this. You can't be too prideful enough to not take advantage of what you got. If you're in a bad situation where you're not active, guess what? You're missing a whole paycheck. Manny Quiñonez 33-3 this month. Even if you had $100 and you follow the trading plan that he gives everybody, all of his students, you have a $500 to $700 account by the end of the month. Now, what do you think it looks like going into the next month with dang near 7 times the money that you started with? Or even 5, you take your withdrawal $200 out. It's not hard. It's not hard, but we still got 17 people on the call that don't show up. But it's the same time. It's the same thing. Like, we're going to show up in Houston. We're going to have, I don't know how many people actually going to show up. Because it happens every time. We say we're going like 30, 40 deep, but we're probably going to go half at that. But then the people that didn't make the effort to get the ticket, get the flight, and get to the B&B, they're going to be looking at our Instagrams. They're going to be looking in the chat like, dang, bro, I got to make it to the next. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you've been here since 2019, 2020, you got some skin in the game. Ain't no telling when there's going to be another IM convention. I didn't even go to the last one. I definitely couldn't go to London. So you think I'm gonna miss this one? I don't care. But you better get on Acorns. If you know, you know. But literally, like, you got to start incorporating discipline throughout everything you do, because when you start doing that, you'll start you'll start realizing that beyond, like, this shit not that hard. It's not that hard. But the decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis are causing us to go through the same cycle of bullshit every day. Because our discipline bleeds into everything we do. Wake up, don't make the bed. I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate making the bed. I think that's the stupidest junk ever. But that's literally like the first test of discipline on a day-to-day basis, outside of getting out of the bed itself. Did you brush your teeth this morning? I don't answer that. You know, I don't want y'all to put yourself out there. Like, did you brush your teeth this morning? Did you make it to school, work, or whatever you were supposed to do this morning on time? Did you actually give decent effort at work? Because that's your job. You're supposed to actually be good at your job. Did you come back from lunch on time? Or did you take an extra 2-3 minutes in the bathroom because nobody was actually gonna say nothing to you about it? And then when you got back to work, did you I call it shamming. Like, did you sham the rest of the day and just chill? Or did you go back to doing what you was actually supposed to be doing? Because them be the same people that's wondering why he got a raise or why they got a promotion, why they got this, why they got that. No, you've been shamming your lunch the whole year. We know you, we know you coming back late. But then you're gonna wonder why you actually hop on the session, take the same trade, and then blow your account because you over leveraged. Your discipline flow through everything. It do. Do you put on your seatbelt when you drive? It's the law. You don't have to do it. I mean, nobody checking you on it till you get pulled over, but do you? Do you clean the kitchen every night, make sure your house clean? Do you wash your dishes and all that? Do you do that stuff? Like Tay say, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So you can't be questioning. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the most spiritual person in the world, but I believe in God. But you can't do what you want to do, how you want to do it on a daily basis, and then pray to God that something gonna change. It ain't gonna fucking happen. He gonna look at you like you stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna happen. You want all the blessings in the world, and it's crazy because you have the self-talk, you have a subconscious for a reason. You got that little voice in your head telling you, you might want to get out of bed now. It's 7 o'clock, you know, your alarm went off. You already pressed it on snooze, but. And then we all had that conversation in our head, and it only take like a split second. Dang, do I want to stay asleep or should I get out of bed? I'm gonna stay asleep. Boom, 8 o'clock. Now you late to work, or you late to do this, you late to do that. Now you rushing, and then the whole data got scrammed up into less time off of one decision you made this morning. Your whole day fucked up for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. You feel like everything go wrong in that one day just because your discipline wavered in that split second to decide I'm gonna stay in bed 5 more minutes, which turned into an hour. And it's like I learned all this from Jim Rohn. That's the crazy part. Jim Rohn literally like said in one of his audios that you're not gonna change your life in a day. Hell, you might even not change your life in a month. You might not change your life in a year. But it's the constant repetition of making the right decisions on a day-to-day basis that lead up to you living that life, living how you want to live, right? Because I'm not going to call nobody out, but I know every single person on this call has a guilty pleasure that's holding them back. And I'm not talking about like smoking or drinking or anything like that. You know, that's whatever. Right? But it's a decision that you make on a day-to-day basis that be holding you back from doing what you actually supposed to do. I'll be honest, mine was napping. Boy, I don't know what it is. I've been like that since like my freshman year of high school at 12. Like that lunchtime, I turned into a zombie. I can wake up early all day, but that midday, I turn into Holyfield. I'd be having to fight them demons, boy. They try to get me, right? But some people, it may be, look, you overindulge. You go eat heavy at lunch, or you said you was gonna start that diet this year. That diet been gone. You ain't even try. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody, I don't know if you believe in this kind of stuff or not, but most people set New Year's resolutions every single year. In business related, I know we set goals. What we say? 90 days. This is my 90 days. Like the next 30, 60, 90, this is what I want to happen. The first 5 days you lit. You Gucci. But you're not seeing the results you're looking for yet. That 6th day, I ain't gonna worry about it today. I'm gonna just take the day off. 30 days down the line, things didn't work out them first 30 days. You done stopped. You're not even trading now. It's been 45 days. You're not even getting on the Zoom calls no more. But at a 90-day span, somebody did what they were supposed to do. They leveled up, or they got a bag trade, and then you wonder, like, dang, bro, I've been right here the whole time. Why ain't happening for me? Because you made a decision 90 days ago to skip this day or do this, do that. Like, literally, like, I'm not gonna talk y'all head off. I really got everything off my chest, but like literally take this shit serious and like be disciplined about what you do. Like, do not overcomplicate this. Do not overthink this process, especially from the trading standpoint, because I'm someone literally that I'm not gonna call myself the greatest trader in the world, but I literally have immersed myself in the opportunity of what it potentially can be for you to actually make this money trading. Like, there's too many ways for you to make money in this industry. Just find one. That's it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jordan can cut me off if I'm wrong, but that's literally the easiest blueprint to making money in this market when it comes to trading. Pick a hero, pick a mentor, whether it be Kimberly Torres, whether it be Dr. Spiller, whether it be Christopher Derrick, whoever it may be, Dr. Lee Allen, and then erase everybody else. No one else matters. You have your mentor for the business, and you have your mentor for trading. Everybody else can kick rocks. You like Dr. Lee Allen, but don't worry about Dr. Spiller. You're gonna try to cross those results, and it's gonna fuck everything up. If you like Picasso, don't worry about Manny Quiñones. That's why we actually made the product mastery, so you can get a little glimpse of what each product has, so you can actually make an accurate decision based on your schedule and how you like to trade to figure out who you want to mess with. But once you find that person, don't get to cheating. Don't be unfaithful. Keep your discipline. Rock with your person. Rock with your mentor. Rock with your hero, regardless of if they take an L. I'm going to be honest. We had a time where Teacup Blue was like 10-0. Everybody wanted Gold Cup. That next week, Teacup went like 0-5. Nobody wanted Gold Cup. Teacup came back the next week 15-0, but nobody was on Gold Cup no more. Everybody has switched to Vibrata. Everybody started getting on Dr. Kathy, but I was streaming Dr. Kathy at 3 o'clock in the morning for folks. Dr. Kathy was going crazy. She got, Lord, look out for Dr. Kathy. She had got cancer, but she beat cancer. But when she went away, guess what? Everybody was on pivots. Everybody went to Swipecoin. Everybody went to Harmonics, SK5. Like, bro, find your lane and don't worry about what nobody else say. Because once you find your lane and you get those results that actually connect to you, building the business is easy because you have legitimate, like a real feeling about and a real passion about this business where you're going to want to tell people. Why you, like, be honest, why do you think majority of people in this organization know I was homeless? Because in that instance where I was homeless, trading fed me. Trading kept me alive. I got in a car accident. Trading paid the bills. I made $3,000 the day before I got in a car accident. My total came out to like $2,970 I had to pay to the insurance company because the accident was technically my fault. I had 3,000 withdrawal trading US 30 when the Dow Jones crashed. That's convenient. What your boy say, Wayne? That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Why did that happen to me? Wow, that was perfect timing, perfect placement. Because had I not been trading or had that experience or knew what to do, I wouldn't have had that money to pay that. I wouldn't. So when you find your lane and you connect yourself to the business when it comes to trading, people will attract you. You will attract the people that you want in your business because they're going to want what you got. They want that success. They want to be like you. They want to actually do what you do. You don't have to force nobody's hand to join this business. They're going to see you getting a bag and they want a bag too. And you can then tell them, like, this is how you get connected to this. This is how you actually make money doing this and actually have fun doing it. Actually fall in love with this process of what we do, bro. Like, I don't know another business model that'll let somebody pay less than $300, put $100 in their trading account, and in the next 30, 60, 90 days have exponential growth to the point where it's like, damn, I could change my life with this shit. I don't know another business model. I got to keep educating myself. But for right now, the thing that I've been doing the last 2 years has kept me alive. And I haven't even been exceptional at it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna call myself an above average trader. But the thing about me, I was only living off trading money. Then I got some residuals. The residuals is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the point where it's like, dang, I'm bouncing around. These two income sources not enough. Okay, if I got a job, residuals plus trading, then I can diversify and start making more. I started seeing the bigger picture. I started realizing, okay, I had $30,000, $40,000 in profit trading and did nothing with it. I blew it. To be honest with you. I spent like 6 bands in Miami, probably in 3. Being completely honest with you. I blew all that money away, not realizing I didn't create more assets. I didn't create more income sources for myself. I didn't like, I had like $2,000 in my investment portfolio on Coinbase. I had to withdraw to pay bills at one point. And now it's like realizing that the opportunity that we have has us in a position where we can actually get to the things that make us more money, so we never have to go back to where we started from. But at the end of the day, none of that's ever going to happen if you continue to make the same decisions that keep putting you in the same cycle of things that you've been doing. At some point, you got to up your awareness and start being disciplined about the decisions that you make for your life, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody really give a fuck. I'm not gonna hold my tongue. Your mama, your daddy, your grandparents, your auntie, uncle, at the end of the day, they're not gonna put themselves on the line for you. They're gonna help you to the best of their ability, but once they can't help no more, it's on you. That debt, that's yours. Them bills, those are yours. Whatever you got into, the trouble you got in, that's on you. Yeah, y'all mom and them ain't ever told y'all, look, don't get in trouble. Don't get arrested because we ain't got no bail money. It's on you. So at the end of the day, where you got to take responsibility for your actions and grow the fuck up and realize, hey, there's $1 million on the table, and it's not just from residuals. But at the very least, goddamn it, I can get 2 and free and get this shit free so I can make $1 million trading. And if I make $1 million trading, ain't no damn way I ain't going chairman. Please. But I'm gonna close it off like that and literally just like I said, if you don't get nothing from this call, pick a product, pick an educator, we're gonna rock with them for the next 30, 60, 90 days. We're gonna watch what happens. Don't worry about the losses because they're gonna always win more than they lose. If not, they're gonna get clipped from the company. I don't seen it happen. So just trust that it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and close off like that. Look, drop some flames, not in this chat, but in the DW chat, because everybody on this call, like I said, I appreciate y'all, but we got to do better, baby. We got to get right, man. Let's turn it up. Let's get going. Find your lane, man, and rock out. Jordan, you got to close it.